Hello everyone, my name is RamyaTripathi, rule number 2501128. I'll be talking about income inequality today. India is often described as a land of contrasts. On one hand, we are the world's fastest growing major economy, producing billionaires in global companies. On the other hand, millions of Indians still struggle to afford basic necessities like food, healthcare, and education. This sharp divide is what we call income inequality, the unequal distribution of wealth and income across society. It is not just an economic statistic, it is a question of fairness, opportunities, and the kind of future we want to build. Income inequality is not new. Historically, India's caste system and colonial exploitation created deep divisions in wealth and opportunity. After independence, land reforms and welfare schemes tried to reduce inequality, but progress has been uneven. In recent decades, globalization and liberalization have boosted growth, but they have also widened the gap between the rich and the poor. Today, the top 10% of Indians control most of the nation's wealth, while the bottom 50% owns only a small fraction. Why should we care about inequality would be our major concern now? Well, because it affects every aspect of life. First, it limits access to education and healthcare. A child born in a wealthy family has far greater chances of success as compared to one born in poverty. Second, inequality reduces social mobility. People from disadvantaged backgrounds often remain stuck in low paying jobs no matter how hard they work. Third, it can lead to social unrest. When large sections of society feel excluded from growth, frustration builds up. In short, inequality is not just unfair, it is dangerous. It threatens social harmony and slows down long term economic progress. There are several reasons why inequality persists in India. First, it could be unequal access to quality education and skill development. Second, the concentration of wealth in cities, leaving rural communities behind. Limited social security and weak redistribution policies. Then it could be the technological change and globalization, which benefits skilled workers more than the unskilled ones. Then there could be the gender inequality, where women often earn less than and have fewer opportunities. Together, all these factors create a cycle where the rich gets richer and the poor struggles to escape poverty, the line that we have by far studied. So, what can be done? Tackling inequality requires a multi pronged approach. The first could be the education and healthcare. Strengthening public schools and hospitals ensures that everyone has a fair start in life. Second, social welfare. Expanding programs like direct benefit transfer and food security schemes can support vulnerable groups. Third, inclusive growth. Investing in rural infrastructure, small businesses, and agriculture can spread prosperity beyond cities. Fourth, progressive taxation. Ensuring that the wealthy contribute more to public resources helps fund welfare programs. Fifth, skill development. Training programs aligned with industry needs can prepare youth for better jobs. And the last one could be gender equality. Empowering women through education, employment, and equal pay policy reduces inequality at home and in society. Of course, there are barriers. Political resistance, corruption, and administrative inefficiency often slow reforms. Balancing growth with redistribution is also a challenge. But without tackling inequality, growth alone will not be sustainable. In conclusion, income inequality is one of the most pressing challenges India faces today. It is not just about numbers, it is about fairness, dignity, and opportunity. If prosperity is concentrated in the hands of a few, India's growth story will remain incomplete. But if we invest in people, strengthen social systems, and create inclusive policies, we can build a nation where growth benefits everyone, not just a privileged minority. This time to act is now. Because the future of India depends on how we bridge this gap, it is time we better act. Thank you so much.